Don't underestimate them.
Bro! What the hell did that?
I told you the frenzy is powerful!
But I went behind him, bro!
Oh my god.
Wow. You got this, you got this, you got this. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, you killed the buddy!
I died? What?
Easy? I got
The frenzied flame is on your side!
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Hey guys, we played the Convergence mod and it was kind of insane. So the first class that I decided to play with was Starcaller because I didn't know what else to play, and Starcaller seemed really cool and purple, and I like that guy. Didn't know what I was doing, but the first thing I found was this cool katana, and it had the craziest weapon art ever.
I played Frenzied Zealot and I spawned with a rat. That was a fun time.
I didn't see the rat. I wish I got to see the rat. The rat didn't attack her for some reason.
You don't deserve to see the rat.
Oh,
okay?
hush you. The first thing that we wanted to do was...
This mod is crazy.
The first thing that we had to do was just go into this cave for some reason. I can't remember why. Was like the closest
and
thing.
Die. Go into the cave and
listen,
die.
listen, dude. I think this cave had like the first like rune for my character, right? Because like the mod gives you like a page of like different areas to go to get like the rest of your spells for your class. And I thought that was a really cool and neat addition. But like the spells
I
of the game.
ran in there because you know he was too busy dying, so I had to carry a bit.
It was the first room, dude. I fell in. It was the first room, and it just killed me instantly, dude.
I had to carry.
This entire time, she was talking about becoming the Lord of Frenzied Flame. This entire fight.
I wasn't. You were the one saying bow before the Elden Lord.
No, that was her.
To a bunch of rats.
No, you could play the video. Show them the audio. Show them the audio. See what happens.
Okay, I will.
This.
He got Rock Sling, Rock Blaster, Collapsing Stars, and Gravity Armor.
Oh yeah, some of the best spells in the game right there. So this is I think is a new spell called Shatter Earth. I think it's just based on like one of the old like rock, like the old glintstone spells that has like a similar effect.
Yeah.
But didn't this mod like bring like 111 spells or something like that?
Yeah, it's insane.
An insane number of spells. So we had to of course go Magic Casters and the asshole spell.
Oh, look at that hug.
Yeah. And of course, Shatter Earth was insane. This was my crutch. Shatter Earth was a crutch, dude. I'm telling you.
I was getting attacked by a big man here.
No,
the big man with the big slam.
You didn't help me. You see, you didn't help me. You didn't help me there. You didn't help me.
How would I help you when a freaking rotten duelist is on my ass the whole time?
Just saying, Birdy abandons me all the time in this mod. She's always abandoned me.
No, I don't.
Time.
It's not my fault you can't handle yourself.
No. She just
look at that rotten duelist. We cheese him. I stun him from the back while Heron is backstabbing him.
God, dude, listen. It's just easy to just like let you do the work.
Dancing,
look at your poise break. Look at how much poise you're. Dude, I just have to run behind him and just get the stab. Okay.
You needed the key to get out of here, so you kind of had to kill him.
I didn't even know he had the key, dude. Okay, you did some research. I didn't. I went in basically full blind. Didn't know what to do.
That's why you kept dying to the rats.
No.
Because you weren't in line. Look at that.
No, that's your fault. You see, Birdy let me down.
That's what you do. What do you mean? You're the one who keeps dying to the rats.
That's her fault.
Oh my god.
I think the next thing that we did.
How is that my fault?
You should have killed it. I think the next thing that we did was go to the cave, right? The Madness Cave.
Yeah, my frenzied cave to get my runes. My great runes for my spells. We needed those powerful frenzied spells. This cave, we died a couple times.
This cave was a nightmare. This cave like
toxic.
actively gave me like a bit of a headache.
I told you not to underestimate them. I said, Heron, do not underestimate them, and then he did and just died.
Dude, I didn't know that he had a shotgun for his face, dude. Seriously, look at this.
And then I died.
2 shots, Birdy from full health. Insane.
He's actually crazy.
Like the most basic
They just gave them 1,000,000 poise. They gave them 1,000,000 poise.
I'm not sure why they did that. It's
and then he
too
did
much.
It again.
Look at this. Oh, terrifying. Look at that. That's one hit, right? Watch this. I'm trying to get the backstab. Kills me.
He doesn't care, bro.
Bro, just not
He just felt
care.
different.
I hate this guy.
That's Adam. He was the first man. You can't treat him like that. Well, this is when a frenzied knight decided to attack me, and he was kind of kicking my ass.
And then I had to come and save Birdy's life, as I always do, you know.
He didn't save me.
Yes, I had to save her life.
You interrupted our duel.
No, I saved her life.
Our duel.
You saw she was low health there.
Interrupted our duel.
Easy.
I was winning.
No, you weren't. Oh.
This is our first frenzied boss fight.
I think it's gonna be the only. Oh wait, no, there's another frenzied boss.
It's not gonna be in this video.
No, of course not.
Yeah, this is the only frenzy boss for this video.
At first, I thought that we dropped into the what was it? The first dungeon with Soldier of Godric or something, and then I saw a frenzied troll, and I was like, that is terrifying.
Yeah, he is terrifying.
Yeah, this guy.
I kind of had to get close because my Stormlock spell doesn't have that much distance, so I had to fight super close to him.
Yeah.
And Heron didn't have any healing, so I kind of had to help out because that's what I do. I help out.
This cave is like considered like mid-game because of like how insane the amount of like souls they gave us.
Yeah, did it give us?
It gave us like a bunch of souls for like what it was. It's like
this spell is crazy.
Yeah, we're like still super early game here. I think like we're like level like 30, 40 around here.
Yeah, around there.
We can. It'll probably show.
Heron's about to die.
No, I'm not.
Gosh.
That's for later. See, I told you. I survived long enough that just listen. It was one stray bullet, okay? One stray frenzy bullet.
You died because you don't have the frenzied soul.
No, I'm
You don't have the frenzied soul. Look at my head. That's the head of greatness right there. How could I possibly lose?
Midra face. You could possibly lose by missing all your shots.
I didn't lose, basically.
You lost anyways.
I didn't lose. I killed
because
him.
the boss respawned ASAP anyways.
He just respawned. He just, I don't know.
It should have given it to us. It should have given it to us.
Didn't respect the frenzied flame. And then I run back because I will be honest, I did get pissed. Yeah. That's why I just run straight towards it.
Also, all these spells were so broken in their own right. Like each of them had their own broken thing.
I feel like they're not even like that broken. They just break a lot of poise for it.
Yeah.
The poise break it. It's crazy.
Yeah, and we're playing on co-op, so like the boss.
Everyone remembers he's a maid and decides to keep his distance.
Listen, sometimes I want to shoot things. Sometimes I want to like run up and punch things. Okay. Gosh, I want to play a Gish, dude.
I'm going down. That's the power of the frenzied flame.
You see how Birdy is like cringe about this, the frenzy flame, and I'm just punching this kid. You see?
That's the power of look at him. So you're slapping his ass. Like what are you doing?
Oh.
So
he was kind of caked up there. I'll be honest.
What do you mean? It's just flesh and bone.
You should have seen it. He was caked up. You're blind. Put your glasses on.
No, he wasn't. Down.
Early game, I relied.
This is a base game spell, by the way. I forgot what the name is, but it's gonna be on the screen right there.
Early game, I relied so much on Gravity Well, like so much on Gravity Well. It wasn't even funny. It's a really solid spell for what it is. Like I don't know.
It is.
It's like the Night Comet equivalent, or it's like Glintstone Pebble. Yeah, Glintstone Pebble, a Night Comet, Night Shard, whatever it is.
Just regular like small projectiles that you can spam. It's just your bread and butter. You know?
Yeah. They're solid.
Just reliable to the time.
And then I use like Rock Slaying because like earlier rune that gives off earlier spells that aren't like that impressive. It's fine.
He goes down.
I think this is dead. Yeah, this is dead.
This goes down. Yep, I slapped him right between the legs. And then I got it. Shining Rune of Frenzy Flame.
What did this give you again? Let's see.
It gave me Unendurable Frenzy, whatever that one is, Eye Frenzy, and Disintegration.
Eye of Frenzy.
Which I never really used that much.
What was Eye of Frenzy again? Wasn't that the PvP one that like wasn't good?
No, no. Well, I'm not sure. Actually.
Yeah, because you used the 3 frenzy thing later in the vid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really use that one a lot because I didn't have the FP for it.
How much FP was it?
No, I had FP for it, but I didn't have enough to actually use it properly because you have to hold it down and it just keeps pouring out, and my FP bar was too small.
Gotcha.
So it just really couldn't do much with it because it would just deplete like almost instantly.
Yeah.
These 9s have some serious iframe
Yeah,
issues.
I don't know why, dude. Like I'm waiting like 3 business days for him to stand up and swing. Look at this. Look at that. We all
swings.
all of those attacks.
What was his fort again? It looked completely different. This is the place where we usually went to fight Radahn.
Yeah.
But it looked completely different.
It's not Fort Faroth, right? I'm not exactly sure.
You're never sure.
I'm never sure, dude. This mod is just... I'm just going with the vibes, bro. I'm here to play the game, bro.
Dude, the fact that this mod changed so many places is actually insane. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
we really appreciated that. Like, it changed Margit's...
Lion's Claw?
Godric. Yeah, Lion's Claw Knight. Yeah, sure, buddy. Try again.
That actually caught me off guard when I saw it. This is where we fight, Heron's dad.
This guy was pretty sick, not gonna lie.
We had to fight Heron's father.
Listen,
Dakk,
he was just...
Starcaller Lord, for him to acquire the weapon because it was supposed to be passed down to his firstborn son.
No,
and I was just there to help him.
No, my father is Starcaller Dumpy, but we'll see him later. That guy was terrifying. God.
What the actual?
Yeah, his name was Dumpy, bro. Straight up.
That is true.
Yeah, this fight was fun. I didn't expect.
Dude,
I didn't know it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be the great sword, right? It's just the great sword. I didn't expect it to just be that.
Yeah, just a great sword.
Yeah, his base game.
The things that I expected him to be able to be backstabbed, and the fact that he couldn't actually kind of.
Yeah, you couldn't, dude. The first thing I did while he was on you was, I'll get the backstab. Don't worry, Birdy. I will save us. And then it's like that he just
looks so backstabbable.
Yeah, he's just a small little guy, you know.
Where did they get this model from? Oh, is this a regular Starcaller that just is a bit bigger? I see.
It's a bit bigger Starcaller alongside like maybe
with
like
purple arms.
Purple arms. They recolor some of the arms texture. Maybe they use like a peasant or something, and then they gave him what would this is like the Crucible Knight. It's very similar to like a Crucible Knight moveset, right?
Yeah, Crucible Knight. I spammed my spells here to save his life because you know he just can't do anything without me.
Was a fun fight.
I kind of abused the spell a lot in the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
This first video was just me abusing that spell.
Yeah, like Seamless Claw is fun. It
broke poise really hard.
Yeah, like because like Birdy breaks poise, I go in for thing. I break poise, Birdy goes in for thing. That's like the entire thing. Like we love Seamless co-op. I just wish that the bosses were a bit more challenging. You know?
Oh my God, Radahn!
And then we see Radahn, and then we see Radahn, the classic. You know? We didn't know what he dropped.
We shouldn't have been here.
We really shouldn't have.
I was fighting for my life.
It was
while Heron was shopping for clothes and weapons. No. You were shopping for clothes and weapons, bro, while I was getting my ass handed to me.
I was busy.
Look at him.
Guys, I'm busy.
Look at, you can't even lie.
I'm busy with something.
Look at him. He went shopping.
I'm busy with something, okay? Birdy, you can handle it, okay? Come on. Where's my
handling this big brute?
You can handle it, okay?
Look at that.
Perfect.
He's the reason for my death. Look, he got hit again. Look at how pathetic.
I was busy.
I died.
Don't you want me to be at my peak performance, you know?
No, I want you to be at your worst.
Okay, Gravity Well again, coming in clutch.
To be dead.
Gravity Well did not come in clutch. Sorry, guys.
Mom is dead, and John Duskblood is dead.
John Duskblood. So that's when we realized maybe we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, we had to go to Caria Manor to get Heron's other rune and a weapon.
I didn't expect Carian Manor to change so much. Seriously, like the first thing we see is like the ice, like the icy, like spirit trees or whatever the hell they are, right? Dude, this place changed so much. That's what I love about this mod. Like every single area that like we think we remember.
Well, not everything.
Not of course. A lot of the different places that we like remember, they're just totally different.
I love it.
Yeah, and here's me testing out gravity armor. Pro tip: if you want to be fast, don't use gravity armor. That's for sure. Jesus. Yeah.
It lasted for a whole minute. I think.
Yeah, a whole minute. I had to stand there for like a minute and a half because I casted it again, thinking it would go away. This was one of my favorite fights.
Did you do that?
This was one of my favorite fights.
This is your favorite?
This is one of them. This is one of them.
One of them.
This guy's up there. Seriously, I wish we didn't kill him so fast, you know. But so be it, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this one was really cool. I really enjoyed Rhys a lot, mostly because he like reminded me of like if like Loretta, was that her name? Loretta, like the knight on the horse.
Yeah, Loretta.
Yeah, Loretta. Yeah, like what Loretta would do if she was like not on her horse, you know. And I just like this fight a lot. His moveset's just really cool.
I started using the new frenzy spell that I got.
The funny like
it actually did
burst?
a crap ton of damage.
Yeah, of course.
The burst one. The little squiggly one.
That thing, that three frenzy burst thing is insane. I wish that Birdy did it more, but like she said like the FP cost was insane.
I didn't have the FP.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Ooh, levels mined, bro. Come on. Boom.
Didn't have it.
My bad, bro. My bad. That was my beat. It should have been you to get the Ripposetti.
I know. You're pathetic. That's why.
You're too slow.
So I had to go back and decide to continue using my spells.
You're too slow.
I was looking for the name of the specific spell that I was using, but I'm just gonna put it on the screen.
There you see Birdy shopping for spells. Trying to figure out what spell to use.
I'm not shopping for spells. I wasn't doing anything. I'm telling them in the video that I'm gonna put it in the screen for them. Shut your mouth. When I actually prepare before going into a boss fight, okay?
Hey, I'm mostly prepared.
Oh, look at that.
So you didn't help me there. Didn't save me.
How am I did hit him. He's literally on me right now before you decided to like stab his back.
You see how brave I am for doing that? See how brave I was?
You missed the visual. Yep.
I stopped. I let you. I was letting you. I was letting you cast. I was letting you cast, bro. I was letting you cast because like. Yes, you were. I was like, don't waste.
Well, okay, it kind of does do more damage.
It does more damage. Okay, like letting you cast. I didn't know what you were casting.
My frames dropped. My frames dropped there.
Yeah, of course they did. A likely story. A likely alibi.
It really did. That's why he hit me like that. Didn't it look weird to you?
No.
Would you look at that? And then the great Mama's cooked, got the visual,
did nothing.
slapped him a couple times now.
And then I was going for rock sling.
I gave him the respect.
My thought process here was like rock sling does poise, right? So I'll just keep on throwing rocks at him. And here, see, Birdy whiffs the attack. You know, letting me down.
Flame is on your side.
I hate that. I hate it. But it's okay.
You have to embrace it, Heron. You have to embrace it.
No. Easy.
You want the frenzied flame to help you.
Easy. That's.
You have to embrace the frenzied.
Bro, be a Starcaller. Come on. Memory stone, free memory stone. We'll take it all day.
It's not free. You paid for it.
It was free.
That's your life.
Yes.
Look at this outfit. It's beautiful.
So after clearing that, like, I found the craziest thing in this mod. I went in totally blind. I didn't know what the heck this was, right? I saw my friend up here. He was trying to give you a bit of a hug. I hated this guy. I thought I was gonna die. I really thought he was gonna like throw me off the building. And I was like, God damn it. I thought it was the memory stone. You know, it's like another memory stone. Sure, for sure. I'll take it. And the first thing I do is like, I need to see what this is, bro. Legendary weapon.
You swapped it with your main weapon instantly with no mercy.
Bro, it's int. It is int 24, and you're gonna look me in the eyes and say, "Don't use this weapon, Birdy." Int 24.
Yeah, don't use it,
bro. Look at this. Using the light greatsword moveset.
Look you in the eye and tell you not.
It has projectiles like moonlight greatsword. Of course, I'm gonna use this thing. Jesus.
Yeah, this is where it reminded me of Black Talon from Destiny. You know, the weapon that was really good during the Forsaken era before it got nerfed to the ground.
I can't remember. I didn't play that. I don't play Destiny.
Black Talon was insane.
Boom.
That game was not that game. That weapon, rather.
That game was
the only. Well, it was a good game, you know. Before, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that right now.
Yeah, of course.
And then, why did this boss fight have two doors? Like, I liked it, but it was just so weird.
Yeah, this boss had two doors. I thought it was taking me to a second boss. I was like, I'll go to the other one, you take the other one, right?
Me too.
I
thought it was gonna be one of those bosses that have you have to fight two in different places, but like they almost share. They share like you see like two different health bars on the screen.
Yeah, I was expecting
one
like
and your friend's fighting the other one.
I was gonna say Ornstein and Smoke looking thing, right? I was like, how do you deal with this?
I thought it was gonna be like a duo boss fight.
Yeah.
You know?
But no,
we're gonna be like split in two in the same arena, but it'd be split in half.
Yeah.
By like maybe some invisible wall. That would have been so funny.
No, I just
thought so cool.
Yeah, like two bosses right next to each other would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. God.
Yeah. This dude was crazy. His AOE was insane. At first, I was kind of bitching about it because you know.
That's what Heron.
That's
what Birdy
does.
Like
AOE. That's kind of one of the reasons. The thing is, it's the thing about AOE. It's like a pet peeve of mine. But this mod actually did it better than Shadows of the Erdtree, because Shadows of the Erdtree
just slapped it on everything, dude. Bro, Shadows of the Erdtree just slapped it on everybody ever, dude. Listen, we're not the biggest fans of shadows.
AoE in second phase and make him go crazy.
Yeah,
That's it.
We're not the biggest fans of shadows, guys. Sorry. Hate us, call us out, but like...
I prefer this mod to shadows. Besides a few bosses, shadows is like a okay DLC.
Yeah, like,
it just had a couple good bosses.
Yeah, like 2 bosses so far that we fought in this mod. Jesus. And guess what? One of those bosses was a shadows.
Not the mod in DLC.
Yeah.
Yep. They'll see.
They'll see.
Dude, I love this spell so much.
Yeah.
Or incantation rather.
The big 3-prong
burst. Moveset, he looks like...
Look at this run. Look at this goofy ass run. Goofy ass run.
From Ashes of Ariandel.
Yeah.
He looks like the Millwood Knight.
He has like the similar cape. He has like the Nordic helmet. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, helmet.
Yeah. And he has like a Hoarfrost stomp, of course, and it's like in like a snowy area. Like this is just an Ashes of Ariandel like enemy. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it reminded me of the Millwood Knight.
Yeah.
Because it's also a snowy area in Ariandel.
Yeah.
Like that Ariandel.
But like
I see Ariandel.
I'm trying to figure out like what this like.
Oh,
okay. He did this twice, bro.
Yep.
Insane.
Dude,
man.
I rolled too early and I died. This death was on me 100%. Like sometimes I just panic roll, bro. I don't know why.
Cooked.
And I knew that I shouldn't have rolled there.
Easy cookage.
I knew that I shouldn't have rolled there.
Easy cookage. Easy cookage, bro.
I panicked. I did it anyway.
God, dude.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Round two.
I just ran into the boss fight again.
Yeah.
Dude, I died the same way though, spoiler alert. I died the same way. Well, not the same way that you got killed.
Yeah.
That stupid Avalon.
Because like I'm trying to figure out like what his moveset is based on, right? And I'm seeing like Godfrey stuff, right? Like how he swings his sword, how he does his stomps and stuff, right? Or maybe that could just be like a Hoarfrost stomp right
Definitely Godfrey.
Yeah, I'm totally seeing some Godfrey stuff here. Nice.
I'm seeing a bit of Rotten Duelist.
Rotten Duelist?
I fought Duelist in Elden Ring.
Which one's Rotten Duelist?
I fought like 2 Rotten Duelist boss fights in the big man that we fought before in the 4th Gale, or wherever the first fort was. Where we got the key from.
Oh. You mean like the gladiator looking guy?
Yeah, those are Rotten Duelists.
Yeah, I don't see that in him. Like
there were a lot of them in the snowy area.
Like what I'm seeing from this guy is Godfrey.
You didn't fight enough of them.
I fought like.
Well, he has 2 different movesets.
Yeah. I mean, he probably has like a lot more.
Godfrey, and I died, dude. That avalanche thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. I mean, it killed me. It killed me first time too. I'm trying to figure out what that like dash is. Ouch.
Godfrey
has a dash? No, he doesn't.
Godfrey.
That insane run-in dash?
He does. I think he does have a dash.
Bro,
it's been so long since we played base game, but I think Godfrey does have a dash. He has.
I committed.
He committed.
Look, I did it. Look, I see. Look, I did it.
Joining us. I carried.
No.
That's definitely me.
I'm the real Lord of Frenzy.